What's happening, guys? George back again to do another video. This one is for the Record Store Day Black Friday 2016. Another one has come and gone. I always say I'm never going to pick up that much, 2 or 3 titles, and that is always not the case. So I'm here to show what I picked up today. It is now close to midnight, or I guess past midnight. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning, so bear with me. I'm a bit tired, but I wanted to shoot this video for everybody to check out what I picked up today. This one obviously I picked up earlier in the week, but I finally opened it. This was the Record Store Day exclusive. However, it was released the same day as the album was on last Friday, but I figured I'd show the red vinyl, red splatter. Again, another, I can't say more about this record. I'm really happy with this album. Murder One has grown on me, which I didn't care for that track too much before. Man Unkind has not grown on me, but that is the only track on here that I just, it's not a bad song by any means. I just didn't. It's okay. It's nothing great, but the rest of the album is fantastic. Riffs galore, some thrashy stuff, some groovy fucking metal. Really killer album. Definitely return to form for them, for somewhat form. I still think it's their best album since the Black album, and I can't say more about it. This is a fantastic record, but the album cover's alright. It actually looks better on vinyl than the CD version, but definitely give this one a chance. The red ones are now sold out completely. We sold out of them at the shop. Can't get any more, so if you see them out there, snag them. Alright, now, picked up 3 7-inches. The first one, I always liked these guys when they were on SCTV. That's Bob and Doug McKenzie doing the 12 Days of Christmas with Take Off on the flip side. Take Off has Geddy Lee on it from Rush, so this was a no-brainer to me. I've never owned this track or the original 7-inch. I guess this is what it really originally looked like. I'm not sure, but I don't even remember how to get the original 12 Days of Christmas single, but picked that up. One I was really looking forward to. I'm glad I picked it up. Alice Cooper live at the AstroTurf with the 4/5 of the original band. There's 2 live tracks on here for 18 and Is It My Body. It's a nice gatefold foil cover. Comes with some art prints and a nice inner sleeve with a bunch of pictures. And pink vinyl with a nice silver label. Really killer. Apparently they're working on this new studio album together, so I can't wait to see that or hear that as well. This also came with some art prints, 6 art prints that are in this bag. So yeah, this was one of my must-haves for this Black Friday. So I'm glad I picked this up. Really killer. And last 7-inch I picked up was Anthrax, Monster at the End, with Vice of the People on the flip side, which is an unreleased track from the current album Sessions. I believe it was the Japanese only bonus track on Japanese release of their last studio album. Vice of the People's killer. I absolutely love that song, but really killer. I don't know if it's colored vinyl or not. I think it is. I think it's purple. Yeah, purple, purple vinyl. Kinda. Oh, it's gold on one. No, it's gold on, purple on that side, and gold on that one with purple splotch. So I'm glad I picked you know, this was a cheap one. This was only like $7 or something like that. But these $7 for 7 inch is still pretty high, but I think it's limited to 1,000 copies or something like that. So I was happy to grab that one. Just that track alone was fantastic. One, when I heard this was coming out, I was debating on getting, and that's Mr. Hankey's Christmas Classics. This is on scented LP on poo brown colored vinyl, and thankfully the scented LP portion of this does not smell like poo, or else I would have thrown up all over it. But it is on shit brown vinyl. It smells musty, or must. I don't know what it smells like, but it's definitely not shit. Thank God. I don't know how they would have pulled that off anyway, but has the classic Mr. Hankey, the Christmas Poo track on here. Merry fucking Christmas. O Tannenbaum, sung by Adolf Hitler. Just a ridiculous Christmas album. Never owned this even on CD, so, and this one was cheap for a record store day price. It was cheap, so I picked that up. Also picked up the newer power pop band, The Connection. This one is called A Christmas Gift from The Connection, and it is a 9-track LP with some Christmas titles on it, Christmas originals, no covers. This was another one that I wanted to get because I dig The Connection. If you saw my last LP update, you saw that I picked up some stuff from Japan. And this one is on green vinyl. There's one of the labels, and there's the other side. Like I said, if you like power pop and early Rolling Stones, you'll absolutely love The Connection. I was really surprised to see that they were releasing something today, which is on Rumbar Records, their current label. So I had to get this one. So if you never heard The Connection, definitely check some stuff out here on YouTube. Really fantastic, newer band. I guess they're not so new now, maybe like 3 or 4 years old, but they're definitely not a mainstream type of act. So it's kind of hard to find their stuff out in the wild, so definitely check them out. They're really killer. Next up, I picked up, this is another one that I wanted to get. I never had this on vinyl. I have their first album, I think. And that's Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. This is Bloodlust. Kind of Sabbath-y, dark metal. Absolutely love this band. I thought these guys were really good. I think this came out originally in 2014 maybe on CD. There might be a black vinyl version of this. This is on purple vinyl. An exclusive. I believe it's only 1,500 copies of this out. We ordered a couple, only got the one. So I was happy to snag this one. We also ordered, I had ordered the Electric Wizard one and Bolt Thrower. I ordered 2 of each because I wanted to get the Electric Wizard. Then it turns out I realized that I had it on black vinyl, so I didn't get it. But we only got 1 of each, and they sold in the first 10 minutes. Because I was going to pick up the Bolt Thrower too, but it's one of those things where at the end of the day, whatever's left over I went through, and luckily this stuff was still in there. I did put the Alice Cooper aside for me, and this title, because I knew it was going to sell out quick, and that's the Ramones live at the Roxy, August 12th, 1976. This is limited to 10,000 copies, which doesn't seem like it's that limited. We got 7 of these. I had mine aside. We sold the other 6 within the first hour, which was surprising because the last couple times there's been Ramones titles for the Black Friday or the Record Store Day. We've always had a couple left over, so I guess people were looking for this because it was really early stuff. But glad I picked this up. I don't know if it's on colored vinyl or not. I doubt it, but it is numbered. I got number 4869 of 10,000. And again, this was another cheap one. This was only like $18 list. Obviously, I paid costs for this stuff at the shop, but believe it or not, we charged $18 for it, but we bought it for $14, I think it was. So, was happy to get this one. Everybody knows how big of a Ramones fan I am. One I wasn't going to pick up, but because it's only 6 songs, but it was left over. Limited edition numbered vinyl again. That's Alice in Chains live facelift. It ain't like that. Man in a Box, Real Thing, Love Hate Love, Sea of Sorrow, and Bleed the Freak. I was bummed that We Die Young was not on this. I don't know where this is actually taken from. It was recorded in Seattle, Washington, December 22nd, 1990. So I don't know if it's taken from like a home video or something like that. I got number 328 of 3,000, I think, worldwide for this one. So I was happy to get this. Again, it was another cheap one. Well, for Record Store Day, it was cheap, but was happy to grab this one. Always loved that first Alice in Chains record. Next up is one I took a chance on. This was left over. Never heard this band before. I listened to some clips at work before I bought it and absolutely loved what I heard. This is a 2 LP set on MCM Records, numbered 192 of 1,000, and that is the band Gone. Time travel, 50 years, come and gone. 50th anniversary of this power, pop, garage, heavy garage. I don't want to say psych, they're mostly garage stuff. Like I said, it's 2 LPs. It's on colored vinyl. I don't know what color yet. I haven't opened it yet to listen to. But again, never heard of this band. I did, like I said, listen to some stuff online. Absolutely loved it. So I'll definitely be looking for more stuff. This is like a compilation of over the last 50 years. And I absolutely love this cover. Very old school looking. I don't know, getting a glare, but they look like they kind of look like the Ramones on that, except green like monsters, but really killer. So I can't wait to crack this, which I'll probably do tomorrow. I'm too tired now. I've been up since 7 o'clock and it's now past midnight, so I'm ready to crash out. But like I said, I wanted to shoot this video before I went to sleep. But if you haven't heard this band, definitely check them out. It comes with a huge poster as well and a download card. And there's only 1,000 copies of this floating around. So I have a feeling this is going to be one of those Record Store Day ones that is going to be rare as shit a couple of years from now. I know there's not many titles. And when you find this stuff on eBay right before Record Store Day, they go for stupid money. And then, the day Record Store Day hits, they all drop down to normal prices. There's very few that have been that have gone up in value and stayed there. There is some, but not many. I have a feeling this is going to be one of them. I really can't wait to get this, or to hear the whole thing. And lastly, the big one that I was looking for, this is finally available on black vinyl here in the States, and that's Iron Maiden's Brave New World. I don't know how limited these are, but we ordered 10 copies of this. We got one. And this one I held for myself as soon as we got the boxes in, because I knew, that they were going to go. Or it was going to go probably the first. Unfortunately, we only got the one. I only had one other person ask about it. And the whole day today. I've had friends ask me if we got more than one copy in because they obviously knew I was going to buy one. This is obviously Bruce Dickinson's comeback album with Maiden after being gone for a few years. Again, 2 LP, 180 gram black vinyl. First time released in the States. I do believe the UK version of this came out on, I want to say in September sometime in the UK as a limited HMV thing. And again, I think this is probably that same pressing. The barcode has been stickered over. So I have a feeling this is that same one. And they sealed it and just added the Record Store Day sticker to this. So again, I was happy to get this. Even if this was the only thing that I could get today, this would have been worth it. But I've been looking forward to this on vinyl. I hope, and I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I hope they reissue the X Factor and Virtual 11, especially Virtual 11. I absolutely love that record with Blaze Bayley. I don't know why I like it so much, but I had original copies of both of those albums, and when I needed money, unfortunately I had to sell them, but I made a lot of money off of those, which sucks because I wish I had them again. But someday, I have a feeling everything's going to be reissued on vinyl at some point. I hope they do that one, at least Virtual 11. Although I know the X Factor was a bigger seller than Virtual 11. People didn't care for Virtual 11 too much, but I did. I thought it was a great record. I thought every track, I think there was 8 songs on that record, and I thought every track on that record was fantastic. And I'm not a huge fan of the X Factor either. There was a couple things on there I liked, but anyway, everyone knows how I feel about Black Friday, the Record Store Day in general. We had a fantastic day at the shop, a lot better than I thought we were going to have. I really thought, because we didn't get many phone calls over the last 2 weeks like we normally do for this thing, or especially for the April one. The April one obviously is the bigger one. But it turned out to be a great day, and we got rid of most of our Record Store Day stuff, which is killer. So we made our money back. And that's all we were really looking to do. I hate Record Store Day, period, because, being in the record store business, we have to put a lot of money into this thing. And if something should happen and we don't get customers in buying this stuff, then we have to sit on this shit and eat the money, really, So it was good to see the turnout that we had today. It was really good. We had a lot of customers in that did not even know it was Record Store Day. and ended up buying a ton of stuff in the used section. So hopefully we'll be restocking our used titles this next couple weeks with a new, a few new buys. If anybody remembers my last LP update, I mentioned that I was looking at a collection of, I think, 2,000 to 3,000 or 3,000 to 4,000 LPs. That was, we went out to that on Wednesday night to the person's house, and it was a complete bust. So I didn't film, obviously, didn't film anything. Everything seemed like it was shitty dollar bin leftovers. Majority of it was in terrible shape as far as condition goes, and the titles go, or just stuff you see in every Goodwill and shitty dollar bin all over the place, every store. It was unfortunate because there was some stuff in there that would have been worth picking up if the condition was better, but it wasn't. So it just looked like it had either been a dollar bin or dollar bin leftovers. Somebody just gave that stuff away. But for every 10 times I go out on these digs or picks, I find a nice pile, and it's getting harder to do. A lot of people don't sell in bulk like that anymore, and if they do, like I said, 99.9% of the time it's garbage. So anyway, that is it for this update. Again, quite a few things, way more than I thought. It was a nice haul after all. Some good titles in here. I try and stick with titles that I've never heard before when it comes to Black Friday. I don't really fall for the reissue thing, although I have in the past. But stuff like, the Ramones and the Connection and that Gone thing and the Alice in Chains Live. Obviously the Maiden's a reissue, but it's never been issued on vinyl here, so that's what makes it all worthwhile, I guess. I will be doing a Black Friday Blu-ray update as well. I picked up a ton of titles online. I did not go out. I would never be caught dead in that bullshit, but I ordered quite a bit of things, quite a few Blu-rays from Best Buy and Amazon for, I don't think I went over $5.99 or $6.99 for Blu-rays. Most of them are $3.99, stuff I've been wanting to see. So as soon as I get all that stuff in this week, I'll do that video update. Also have a review update for Arrow releases for Creepshow 2. The Howling 2, The Driller Killer, and a few other things, so keep an eye for that. Definitely click that thumbs up if you like this video. Again, I am beat, so if I fucked up any parts of this video, I won't know until I upload it, because I'm done. So I'm heading to bed now because I got to get up bright and early tomorrow for Small Business Saturday. So I'll be at the shop all day again tomorrow. So again, click that thumbs up button, subscribe if you have yet, share this with your friends. Again, some new subscribers this week. Thank you all for that. And my crew that's subscribed to me now already, thanks again. I want to thank you all for watching. Again, I'm just rambling. I'm so fucking tired, so I'm out of here. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all real soon with the Blu-ray Black Friday update, a CD update, another LP update, and those review videos. So I'll see you all real soon. Peace. Good night. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm tired.